What's going on, guys? Ankit here. Welcome back again to another Alliance War video. And this war we can see that why you shouldn't really update your game in the middle of a war, because it may have some unknown decks or parry issues or input issues. So when I updated my game, there were a lot of other people also who updated, and they said that there are some parry and dex issues, and their input timing is slightly off. And I thought, and I tested that myself, but I didn't find any difference. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's only an iOS thing. But in a Domino fight and in a Mangog fight, you're gonna find out that I did indeed have quite a few input issues. But first off, we've dropped down to tier 3, so I'll be fast forwarding most of the simple fights. I'll keep some of the more interesting fights on full speed, or regular speed rather. I think there's Jabari I have at regular speed. It's a rank 3. People think she is annoying, and she is just a little bit irritating. She's not even annoying. So to me, an annoying defender would be, I don't know, someone like Mordo or Super Scroll, I guess. But Jabari is just a little bit irritating. She's a teeny bit of hassle, but everything else doesn't really matter with her. She is pretty simple. So here I think I've shut down the ebb and flow knockdown node. I don't know if I trigger it back again. But yeah, this fight is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Nothing really to worry about. And I think I throw the SP2 here, and that should kill her. There you go. So she's down. Now we're going to this Kingpin mini boss. I've sped this fight up. It's a power snack mini. It's just going to be a long fight. It's not really a tough fight. And sometimes my power lock sticks, sometimes it doesn't. So I think this is a fairly okay placement for this node. It's not the hardest one. I mean, you cannot really power lock, so if you're bringing in what's that guy, Spider-Man 299, he's going to be annoying, but he's not really going to be that tough because Kingpin usually throws his SP1 freely. You may get cornered at times if he is a bit stingy, but it's not really that hard. His SP1 is still pretty easy to evade. And yeah, I think he goes down in about a bit over here. The only thing you need to worry about is backup recovery, which I was keeping an eye out for, so you know, no harm done. And then the next fight is Mordo, which one of my alliance mates is taking, but he forgot to double tap. He forgot to do a medium light into his block, so the next time he threw a medium, he evaded, and that was pretty much it. So I decided to make the same mistake for some reason. I don't know why, but you'll see me making that same mistake. I mean, I've taken this Mordo in the previous war, which was tier 3. So I was like, yeah, I don't really need to boost up. He's just going to be simple. I forgot over there about the miss. Such an idiot. Oh yeah, because last war I didn't trigger it. So last war he was definitely bugged. It seems like they fixed it with this update. So we're just going to try and bait out his special attack. And there you go. I do remember making a mistake somewhere over here. No. Oh yeah. So I triggered Mystic Dispersion. This time I was aware of it. But I triggered Mystic Dispersion by throwing a medium attack. So that's why when I went in, he countered me. And then over here, I threw my light attack a bit too late. So when I'm going to go in over here, he's going to counter me again. There you go. Thank you for taking out about 40% of my HP. But then we have the annoying Domino boss, where my decks apparently didn't register properly. Or I was having input issues, either one of those. So I decided not to boost. I think I used a combat region, yeah. But I decided not to boost, which I think was a bit of a mistake. Or at least heal up. I don't think healing up would have done anything, actually. And you'll see why. So, you know, I knew she was gonna crit fail me quite often. And over here, okay, so I made a mistake there. Clearly, I should have only done a medium. But over there, I thought that the power lock is gonna last for as long as the footloose lasts. But I think it expires about a minute earlier. So, you know, so far this fight is going okay. Nothing really to worry about. Parry her, take it a bit slow. That's fine, no problem. Push her there, that's absolutely okay. Dex works. She failed my power lock, no big deal. And then now I'm just gonna start messing up my dex timing. So over here I was sure I dexed. And then watch. I had double 0 hits. Oh, 0 damage blocks. And then here she evades me. Of course she does. Both of those times I remember clearly. At least the second time I remember dexing. Because the first time I was like, oh, I'm sure I dex it. And the feeling of, you know, input issues are now messing up started to set in. And watch how much HP she has left. 737. What a fucking bitch. So yeah, that happened. Not too worried about it. You know, there's nothing much I could do about it. I don't think, even if I was boosted, I think the only difference it would have made is if I had an invulnerability boost. But yeah. So here I'm trying to, am I trying to regen? Yeah, I think I'm trying to regen, but yeah, my hit into the block just like did enough damage. So then here I'm going to speed this fight up because it's going to be me trying to regen as much as I can. I entered at 43%. I think I ended at 70% or something. So over there as well, I was pretty sure I dexed, but hey man. Because I remember dexing pretty much all the rest of his SP1s. Yeah, I think I dexed all of his remaining SP1s, so you know, there's nothing I can do about that. We all know how this game is fucking up. The input issues has been a pain, and Kabam just decided that we're not gonna compensate you anymore because the game is fixed. It's clearly not. It's clearly not, and like a lot of people have said that. It's better, maybe a bit better. Yeah, it's a bit better, I'm not gonna lie, but it's clearly not totally fixed. So I think over here I go for the kill because I'm getting cornered. So yeah, entered at 43%, ended at 73%. You know, I healed a good 30%. There's not much more you can ask. Ebony Maw over here, and then the next fight is Kitty Pryde. So I decided to drop a advanced power boost. I know I'm not gonna get the full benefits because of his ability, but it's still halfway through. So this fight is pretty easy. I think I blocked pretty much every SB1 because his SB1 does little to no damage. Already in just that 2 combo and SB1, I've dropped him down to like 60, 65 or 70%. 20 hits in, he's down to like half his health. Not even 20 hits actually. But yeah, do I intercept? Yeah, I intercept over there and I drop in. Oh, I went for SB2 by mistake. And I think I'm just gonna do that, and yeah, he's pretty much dead. So what was that, like 35-40 seconds? Very easy fight. Next up we got Kitty Pryde. She's a rank 4. Again, not too worried about her. She is, I think she's most annoying on power snack, but even then, like, there are so many counters for her. So yeah, she's gonna shrug off all of my SP1 degens, which sucks, of course. But, you know, this isn't a really hard fight. I got the intercept there. I'm still gonna keep on doing SP1s. I think I could have gone for SP2s instead. So over here, she's a bit stingy with the specials. I don't want a Dex to trigger the Mystic Dispersion. So I try to push her back a bit more. Get her on the wall, see if that works, and that worked. I didn't trigger Dex, which was great. Then I think I'm gonna intercept her here. And I'm gonna throw that SP1. That damage over time ticks for, you know, a decent bit. It's not a lot. It was like 700 per tick, so a 1.4k per second. It's a good bit. It's a good bit. That was like 1% of her health per second. Is it? Yeah. So, yeah. Long shot over here. Just gonna fast forward this fight. Nothing difficult about this at all. This is also gonna allow me to heal a bit. So it said miss failed, which was weird because... Oh, yeah, because he had the miss thingy. Defaulter. That's what I was looking for, the word. Yeah, he goes down over here. Took about a minute. Easy fight. Next one is Doom. I've sped this one up as well. Is a rank 4. He's just gonna take a while to take him down. He's not hard at all. He is just gonna be a bit annoying. I think I miss one of the dexes here as well on SP1. I think that was my fault. I'm gonna admit that. So I got him power locked over there, which is amazing, perfect. I always love when Doom is power locked. I think in this fight I do throw my SP1. So over here I had 2 SP1 degens and he had his Aura of Hazarath and I prevented him from resisting, which is awesome. I really love that. So yeah, over there I missed the dex, which I think was my fault. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm mostly certain that it was. So, you know, almost 2 minutes in and I think he will be down. Those damage over time debuffs are definitely helping me because I'm absolutely not critting at all. So there he goes down. Almost exactly 2 minutes. And then this Mangog fight. So I'm gonna fast forward until the part where I found out that I had dex issues once again, or input issues. But again, this fight is pretty simple. Just go for your SP1s, do 4-hit combos. Oh yeah, okay, so that was the miss over there, which was my fault clearly. And then the next special one that he throws. So over here, now I have it at regular speed. So here, I'm 100% sure I dexed. Why? Because I'm gonna dex this SP1 on against the wall very easily. See? Dex pretty much everything that he has going on for him over there. Again, man, Kabam, you gotta fix your game. At least keep giving us that compensation, because your game is clearly far from being perfect. It's not even 90% there. It's probably like 70% there. And you know, failing your parries or dexes 3 out of 10 times is a lot. It's a lot. You can see that. Like in this war, I feel like just 1 out of 10 times. But it's a lot, because it can cost you. Just one missed dex or parry can cost you. So this fight is sped up a little bit. I didn't speed it up by the factor of 2. But it's a very simple Sasquatch fight. I think he's only sig 60 or something, so even if he was higher sig, he wouldn't have been that much harder. He's pretty simple. There's nothing going on for him that Kingpin can't handle. You're gonna see that once I reach that 40% HP threshold, I'm gonna start shutting down his regen for the most part. I think a few slipped through because I didn't have enough degens up. But yeah. The bosses are probably the easiest fights that Kingpin has. The mini bosses are fairly annoying and difficult. That's what I've seen so far. But so over there I missed again. I don't know why, because I was pretty sure that that his Mystic Dispersion was on cooldown. But hey, I don't know. So you can see here I pretty much shut down his regen at this point, and I have 2 points in Assassin, which means I'm shutting down his chance to proc by 82%, 83%, something like that, which is a fairly high chance for him not to proc his regen. And then here I go for another SP1, and I think the fight is going to be over right about here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe, hit the like button, all those good things, and I'll catch you next time.